Greetings and salutations. Such dear, beautiful souls. So much love, like gratitude, appreciation, explanation, point of joy. Joy, 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 joy. And me didn't have a real plan to. Just hit play. Things that are filtering through. Okay. Elf's awareness. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I'm recording on a different device. Speaking of, me has like 3 devices. Only one works, really. But it allows me to play and have me music while me's recording on my other phone. And then the other one, it likes to glitch. It got left out in the sun too long. Choices. Boils down to, we have the choice to make choices. We have the power to make our own choices. We have so many gifts that we deny ourselves, self included. It's come to my awareness beautifully, divinely, of the Sag here. The Sag here has a quiver of arrows. And he was shooting me arrows up into the sky and seeing where it landed. Go find, hunt, seek. Nah, not more. Go and direct target. And he's using more than just one arrow. And I'm so grateful for someone to reminding me of that. Thank you. Love you, Angelfish. And pointing that arrow, well, at least one of those arrows, at myself. For all the good reasons. Fully embracing all of the elf, being the elf. Not being whatever anyone thinks I should be, me should be, we should be. So with that, me goes to, why is it me doing what is me doing? Why is me even putting out these videos? Is it for me? Is it for you? Is it for all of us? Me thinks more all of us. It's not just a me, it's not a you, it's not an individual, it's all of us. Because we're all in this together. Co-creation and manifestation's been like big on the elf's awareness. Seeing the patterns, changing the patterns, reweaving those patterns. It was interesting webbing. I heard it twice. Me's heard it twice, yesterday and today, about webs. And me also had a little bit of a poetry rant of the sticky webs of self, especially the old cobwebs, the old selves. It's like I said, reflecting back on where elf was to where elf is now, how magnificent elf is, how awesome elf is, how strong and brave in many, many ways. Fearless, definitely. No more doubts. Doubts used to rule Elf's world. Don't doubt. Just go flow. No waits for no one. No waits for nothing. Is very creative to know what to do with me time. Also is aware of, the time I do share with others and why. And open to receive all those others' interactions. Manifestation and co-creating, and how we are doing it as a collective. Yes, we are doing it all on our own, but it's like that theory of get a group of 10 to 12 people or more meditating on the same thing. Shazam. Magic happens. But is it really magic? Me no think so. Me's finding that word very, very comical lately. Magic. Natural. It's natural. It's not magical, it's natural. We put magical on it because we didn't want, ourselves to realize how awesome we really are. How amazing we really are. How gifted we really are. How connected we really truly are. Really truly expanding our telepathy and our mental awareness is not just awareness of selves, but the mental awarenesses of what's really being perceived, what's really coming in. What are the energies? What are we doing with them? In each breath, we create. So what are you doing? How are you breathing? How are you feeling? Is this part of your old programming? Is this part of your new programming? Is this your feeling? Is this not your feeling? Especially as an empath. It's very interesting to discern who's what, what's what feeling is. That's why that's where me comes up with the being a sieve, not a sponge. Just letting it flow through, and every so often cleaning out that sieve because it get built up, like the webbing. So webbing, back to that, co-creating. I'll get to that too. Back to all over the place. So webbing, like the dream catcher. It's a good analogy of how me lets things flow. Is a dream catcher. We have them to catch the good things and let everything else flow through. It's kind of what me does on a daily basis, moment to moment. Me does not live in the past, me lives in the now. People talk to me and I can recall past, but most of the time it's not even in my awareness. Me's in right now. Like me, I'm making a mess of my other headphone because that's what me does, play. Okay, co-creating, and how we feeling and thinking and gathering in our tribes, in our community tribes, gatherings. And somebody has a very grand idea, and I'm fully on board because it's allowing us to co-create and collectively and at the same time allow others to know you're not alone. Me is never alone, even though I'm sitting in this room and I'm the only human in this room. I'm not the only energy in this room now. I have many around me. And then if I truly open up, and I say true, I said I. If I truly open up, if my ego sits on my left shoulder or in the back seat. I like him to sit in the back seat occasionally. but on the left shoulder, just to be as a witness, just a witness, just to be the witness, and allow all those other energies in and sift through, let them flow. He gets lots of information. He gets grand conversations. Sometimes they're kind of comical too. Anyway, because we all have unique personalities. Yeah. Me is the only one who has my fingerprints. Me doesn't want to be like anybody else. Me just wants to be myself. Me, myself, and I. You ever notice that when we say that? Me, myself. The I is behind. So with that awareness of words, spells, how we talk, how we feel, how we interact with each other. Question is, do you act differently when you're around other people? Me, no. Me's me. As you see me here now, if you talk to me on the phone, this same me you're going to get. Conversations be all over the place. Singing, dancing throughout the conversation. Because certain things will bring in, certain words will bring in a memory click of, oh, I know that song. Like the last unicorn, the butterfly that sang throughout everything that they were saying. It's me most of the time. Me talks in rhythms and rhymes. Most of the time. Yeah, me has a lot of energy today. So this is how me's gonna burn it off, is flipping a book. Literally. That's all I'm doing, is flipping a book. Anyway. Yeah, so my shares are gonna be different. We're gonna change it up because me's changed. Me's evolved. And how I share, what I share, going to totally change. I said I, didn't I? I did. Me did. But yeah, me's changing it up. Me's gonna change it up. Because me's evolved. So with that being said, me doesn't know if I'm going to be doing some videos as often as me does. Me's also noticed that me is not on the YouTube that much. There's only a few people that me watches. And I love you all. And it's not because I don't care. Me's chosen to not use my time on the devices much. Me is using my time to do other things. Me does love you all. Me appreciates all your watch times. Me does try to set aside some moments for where I will be on the tube. But yeah, I just me feels like there's more grid work or behind the scenes type working. And there's so many beautiful souls out there sharing more and more. So if everybody's screaming in the same room, who's going to hear? Kind of theory. There's so much information inundation that you're not going to be able to perceive, and you're just going to go. So me's going to probably take a wee bit of a break. And then we'll see where we go. This is self-care move. On that dig that I do. Woo. So, with that being said, me lovins you all. We got this. Me is always here. There's ways to reach me. Besides, the devices. Me's always, always. He is, just always. Wherever you are, near or far. He's here. Me ain't going nowhere. Me's made a conscious decision. That was on my last near death experience. Me made a conscious decision saying, no, me got more work to do down here. Me go back. Me stay on Earth. Me not ready to return to my light body fully. If anything, me is integrating me light body into this beautiful vessel. And that's what it is. Accepting all and everything of self. Know thyself. Well, pretty much getting a good idea of who I am. Pretty good. Getting a pretty good idea of I, again, did it again. Woo! Tripping on myself there. Mm-hmm. We're going to sum this up and say we have a really good idea of who we are, and we are going to just be that. And that's it. And I agree with my friend. Me over explains a lot. Me seeing that pattern. Me's changing that pattern. Me has a tendency to, I wouldn't say overanalyze, but think a lot. Me is going more, well, what is it I feel, not just what I think. Going with what me feels, not what just me thinks. Going more intuition based. Me is also aware that me had a habit of over owning things, of making excuses for myself. No more. Me is me. Yeah, it's either you vibe with me or you don't vibe with me. Don't fake it till you make it type deal. The elf feels it, and the elf does not like it's in. And he's still there, but it's I don't know how to explain that one. We don't know how to explain that one. We don't even know how to explain that one. But he sees and hears and feels, And with that intuition and telepathy and using more senses other than blah and hearing and touch, using all my other gifts to their highest good of myself and all others. Yeah. Me's gonna think I'm gonna cut it now because me rambling, but good ramble. I know me said wow, I know me said that I was gonna do a more on the near-death experience. Me might. I'm gonna put it as a me might. Me not gonna promise anything. Me no promise nothing. Because promises, they get broken. Even though we have the best intentions. We do. When we making those promises. But this elf star is not making any promises. Nope. I is what I is. I am where I am. I know what I know. And I'm in the now. And right now, I'm joy and I'm love. And I know, me knows. Oh, man. Me knows that me is loved. Me knows me is safe. Me knows me is secure. All those beautiful things. Me is joy. Me is solid foundation here. Me is proud of that. Me is happy about that. Me is grateful for that as well. Me is just gonna keep doing me. Me no has no other way of explaining. Me is definitely heading towards me tribe. Me knows that. And me is grateful for that. Me is grateful for the tribe. Or tribes. Let me rephrase that, because me is literally, like, as I speak all over the place. Me is all over the place. Me is not just this one spot. You know, even as me speaks now, me is in two different other worlds. Somebody brought it to my awareness today. You gotta pick a side. You cannot be in two worlds. Pick one world. Which world do you want to be in? That person knows me choice. But no, there's no but, because there is no but. Literally, there is no but. It is now a matter of me is already accepted. It's now applying all that and embracing it and living it, being that change, being the change. Me not gonna sit there going, me's gonna change. When's me gonna change? No, me is the change. Me is changing. Somehow, changeling just popped into me head. I don't know if it's distinct for someone, but the changeling. That shapeshifter. Skinwalker. The sexy. Or Celsi? The shield. Wow. That seal that would be a seal that would transform into a human occasionally. We're a Little Mermaid. Here we are. We got plenty of examples of being a changeling. All right. Much love, light, gratitude, appreciation to all of you. Me lovins you. We got this. Be well.